Hello guys, this is my 5th one, showing that I have used a total 30 Pokemon so far, and that means it's a full box, which shows that I am on my way to thing. So that means I'm 1/10 already the way through, and this time has gone very quick. Last battle I said about whether was a saying, I would say, and I meant the battle after this one, so take that as just an error. So I start with a Scarfed Breloom, go for the Spore. I should have probably gone for Superpower, just KO it straight off the bat, but it doesn't matter too much. Spore works its job, and then Bronzong is switched in to set up the Stealth Rock, but unfortunately I get tricked with Choice Scarf, which it is common, but I didn't really care, to be honest. Switching to Campra, because this team is very, very weak to flying type moves. I have Breloom, a Cacturne, a Carnivine, and I think one more grass type Pokemon. So I had to switch to Campra just so I could switch back into Bronzong, take no resistance, and just go for the explosion. It's pretty obvious, but I need to get rid of this Togekiss ASAP, since flying types have a big threat against this marathon team, since it's completely random, and I just got a bunch of grass types, showing that many low Bs and high Cs alphabetically are grass types, and since they're grass, they're weak to flying. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I go for the explosion, take out the Playboy, and I predicted him to go into counter for Breloom, so I switched back into Campra, but he switched into the Donkey Kong or Slaking, which is okay for me, I suppose. Oh, I remember now, I have a Butterfree, which is also weak to the flying type moves. So I switch into the Carnivine, knowing you can take a hit, because this is my Leech Seed, substitute Leech Seed set, knowing you can take a hit, and since Slaking has the Taunt ability, it gives me a free substitute, and I predicted his switch back into Togekiss, knowing that I couldn't do much to it, but little did he know that Carnivine is reasonably good. So I know I have enough HP to go for the substitute, yeah. And I know the Air Slash is coming, it will break my substitute, but then I will go for the Stun Spore, which will paralyze Togekiss, giving my team a much greater chance of knocking out the Togekiss, since it is such a great threat to the marathon team. And the marathon shows just how every Pokemon has a unique trait, or moves, or something. They might be outclassed by something else, but they can still do it pretty well. What I should have gone for here is the Leech Seed, because after this they get many power hacks, which allows me, which shows that I should have gone for the Leech Seed instead of the Sludge Bomb. Leech Seed would have recovered health for me, taken slightly more health off the Togekiss, and therefore overall better for me. But I can't predict power hacks, I can't see the future, excluding now when I can see the future, since I know what's going to happen. But I have enough HP to go for a substitute, because that's the case. I don't know why, probably hoping for a paralysis. Doesn't happen, they just get a bit of leftover game, which cancels out the Sludge Bomb that I did. This kind of fine set is substitute Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, Stun Spore, which helped me a lot this battle. In fact, what I'm thinking at this moment is I let Carnivine die, switch to Breloom, and then KO. That's my thought process, and then whenever Slaking comes in, or if the Slaking ever comes in, let something to fodder something, let it die, and then switch back into Campra, go for a Rock Polish, and attempt to sweep from there. So I go for a further Sludge Bomb, take it to about half health, air slash takes me out, and my plan is put into practice at this moment in time. I should have really sped up portions of this battle, but I didn't, which wasn't a smart idea. So I switched into Prelude, knowing in KO at approximately just over half health with a Stolen, hoping they don't switch, but since it's paralyzed, I know that even if they do, I can handle it reasonably well now, showing that paralysis is a great status, like all statuses are really, and how it cripples. I prefer paralysis as my favourite status because you can either get a power hack, so it's even good against slow guys, as I said, freezing myself, which was stupid. It's good against sweepers, completely crippling them, including ground and electric types, but that's a different story, and it's just an overall good move because it allows you to outspeed many common threats. So I switched into Butterfree. It was a Scarf Butterfree, so it's not too bad. I know it can do about half Tyranitar with a Bug Buzz or stuff like that. Not too much damage since it's not that powerful, but it can do damage nonetheless. So my plan, as I said before, was switching Camper Rock Polish and then Fire Blast my way through the team, hoping they didn't have many counters. What the person should have done was let the Slaking die to a Fire Blast, then switch into Porygon 2, knowing it can take a Fire Blast because it takes it here, even after Stealth Rock damage, I believe. Have I set up the Stealth Rock? Yeah, with Bronzong I set up the Stealth Rock. Even with Stealth Rock damage, you can survive it, and then probably KO with an Ice Beam or Tri Attack or a move that can do 75 damage. Or even less, because after Life Orb I would have been on less health. So that's what they should have done, didn't do it. It allows me to get a pretty easy kill, and they switched Pancake to Slaking. Possibly it was Scarf, possibly it was Banded. I presume Scarf, because why else would you switch in? Maybe it was just as fast as Sky, but I just go for the Fire Blast again, and at about 2/3 health, Camperate special attack with Life Orb is high enough to take out Donkey Kong. This was very similar to my Blaziken, which set up an Agility, not Rock Polish, and then Fire Blast this way through the previous battle, showing that speed boost moves, fire types, are generally good. Switching to Blissey, I go for the Explosion. Knowing Blissey can wall a lot of my team, not a lot, but it's annoying either way. I really can't do anything about Blissey. It's just annoying. That's why I don't like using it. I used it last battle, and all it did was paralyze some one Zapdos, and that was it. So Explosion kills with Life Orb, small attack investment, not much, I believe, and it is able to KO Blissey. Luckily, Blissey doesn't have a lot of defense, but Chansey in the new Generation 5, due to its pre-evolution stone, is able to actually be better than Blissey in defense and suit special defense, but the offense is pretty poor. So I switched to Brilliant, knowing it's Scarf, knowing it can spore anything if the need was such. Fortunately, it's a Snorlax, go for the superpower, knock it out. My last guy was a Cacturne with Sword Stance, Sucker Punch, Power Whip, I believe, or Seed Bomb, and Substitute, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't matter since I didn't use it this battle. Hope you enjoyed it.